1 week of the tag week. And so the only opportunity sometimes that we have is to have the dialogue at the council table so we can get an answer. Because sometimes when we talk publicly, for some reason it prompts the departments to say, hey, we need to talk to them about this. So only thing I just want to make clear, because now I can say on this particular item, it's been since 2007. And the percentage is 0.17%. I think they gave us the dollar amount was about around $7,000 versus $7.9 million. And so there's an agreement that is signed at the initiation of the original contract of the use of a company. And good faith is exactly what it is. It's good faith. So I guess my concern is, Mayor Pro Tem, is that the answers that we're getting on this particular item and the one prior is that now we're going to monitor. At what point do we monitor? Is it 5 years that we start monitoring a company? Or should the company be monitored within the first year of the signage of the contract? So, and I want to again join my colleagues about the mayor's drive on this particular one and have an open dialogue about this item on how do we address issues just like this one. Because if we don't set the standard now on how we operate, because now I guess the confusion is, Mayor, is who communicates with whom? Is it the department communicates to say, hey, you got a contract with us, and now it's the second year, and we notice that you have not used anyone. So at what point is the communication done? And then when OBO gets it, it's about 3 to 4 years later, and then now it falls in our hands to have that healthy dialogue about the MWBE, because this one is since 2007. So at what point do we say, okay, no good faith is being made, so whose responsibility is it to sound the alarm to say, okay, company, you're not using any of the companies that you're saying you're going to use, and we've already paid you $4.something million, and you've only paid $4,000 to the companies. What is the relationship? But the response that we're getting back is saying we're going to monitor moving forward. So at what point, that the alarm is going to be, sounded so that we don't have to challenge the administration or have this dialogue openly about a company who did not act on good faith? But at what point? Because like Councilman Gloria said, we've been here now, this is, our last term, and this is the same conversation over and over and over again. But who's at fault? Who needs to let us know that when a company is not making their goals? Is it the department? Is it OBO? Who is it? Because both of them are doing this. They're pointing the fingers like it's OBO's responsibility. No, it's the department's responsibility. But whose responsibility is it when a company, right now they're going to give it $7,000 on a $7.9 million contract. So whose responsibility is it? So who do we hold accountable for this?
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
If I may respond.
Yes.
As we indicated earlier, Councilmember Singh certainly want to have a full discussion. The appropriate committee is the Budget and Fiscal Affairs Committee. The next available meeting will be in January. We can do a full rollout. Specific answer to your question, it is a bifurcated process. Like many things in the city that I have addressed over the last 3 years, from HR to payroll to fleet to IT, the past policy was that everything was spread out and it was done only at the departmental level. MWBE, the MWBE issue is another one where we are trying to bring it into where there is one central point of responsibility. The first point of contact is the department, and the department is ultimately responsible. The MWBE Office of Business Opportunity Monitoring is designed to make sure that the department does their job. But and I would also point out that the vast majority of contracts that come through council week after week are in compliance. Council members are entirely comfortable with the process, the good faith effort. We have focused this week on 2 items that had particular problems and should not have been brought forward in the condition they were. We are attempting to address those. Happy to have the broader discussion, but Office of Business Opportunity and changes to our MWBE program are a work in progress. Councilmember Burks.
Thank you, Mayor. Let me just commend you on the MWBE program, your improvements on it. I enjoy it. there's a lot of work to be done. I do agree that department directors should monitor, in good faith, the contractors that do business with our city. However, as I told you before, in our meeting, that I believe when companies do not comply, that they need to be sanctioned. And I will propose and say this openly. This contractor, October 31st, 2007, was given a 3-year term with 2-year option in the amount of $7.95 million. This contract was awarded with 11% MWBE participation goal, and the contract is currently achieving 0.17% of its goal. 2007 is started. I must just say this, sanctions, when we put them in place, 3 years, you cannot do business with the city of Houston. I say this seriously because reason is that I'm a small business person and I've been ripped off before. So what I'm saying is now is that we need to put teeth in this and not give gum service or lip service to it. Let's start, put some teeth into this, into our MWB goals. Let's make sure that OBO does its job. If they don't do their job, then we need to get somebody else in there. Thank you. That's Steve.
Mayor Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Thank you, Mayor. In closing, I want to thank my colleagues for chiming in on this issue, and I believe it was Councilman Green that initially raised these concerns, along with others. So I want to thank him for his due diligence on this, and also to you, Mayor, for listening on this. You have heard the concerns. I know you've been engaged on this issue, as Councilmember Green stated, and I know from conversations that you're very committed to sifting through some of these issues and maybe some systemic issues that have been existing for a long time to try to correct this and making sure it doesn't occur going forward, as we've heard around council. I'll restate my motion once again to refer it back to the administration.
There are no other council members in the queue. The motion is to refer this item back to the administration. Moving to a vote favoring, opposed, motion carries.